How do you know whether you should stay or go in a relationship?
As a couples therapist, I don't see success as saving every couple. I see success as ending the misery. Should I stay or should I go? Well, I have a tool for that, and it consists of one question. You ready? This angel on earth is going to give me all the things that I didn't get as a kid. Good luck with that. Being in a real relationship is the day you realize not only is this person not going to avoid your old wounds, they are exquisitely designed to stick the burning spear right into your eyeball. That's why you pick the person you pick. You can either be connected or you can be powerful, but you can't be both at the same time. Loving power sounds like this. We've never wanted more from our relationships than we want right now. We want to be lifelong lovers, but we don't know how to do it. That's where I come in.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to today's episode. We have a very special guest joining us today, Terry Real. Terry is an internationally recognized couples therapist, New York Times bestselling author and speaker. He's also the founder of Relational Life Therapy. Terry, thank you so much for taking the time today.
Oh, it's great to be here. Thank you.
It's amazing. Terry, how do you know whether you should stay or go in a relationship? How do you know whether a relationship is worth saving or it's time to break up?
You know, that's interesting because as a couples therapist, I don't see success as saving every couple. I see success as ending the misery. So either the misery ends and they transform and they're happy, or the misery ends because you break up. Should I stay or should I go? Well, I have a tool for that. I have a tool for everything. And I call it relational reckoning. Relational reckoning. And it consists of one question. You ready?
Ready.
Am I getting enough in this relationship to make grieving what I'm not getting worth my while? You see, we long for perfection. We really want a god or goddess who's just going to always be wonderful. But real intimacy is about the clash of your imperfection and mine and how we manage that. But, as one of my patients said, too much grist breaks the mill. So we don't get everything we want, and grieving and digesting the disappointment of being with another human being is an important aspect of intimacy. Immature people can't do that. They think, oh, if I was with the right person, I would never have any, I would get everything. No. But are you getting enough? If the answer is yes, look, the woman I'm with has a sexual abuse history. We do not hang from chandeliers and have wild sex. My old girlfriend did, but this one doesn't. But she's loving, she's smart, we have a ton of fun. Sex is good enough. Do I have the best sex life of my life with her? No. How do I feel about that? It hurts. What you do with what you're not getting is grieve it, feel it. It hurts. Am I getting enough that makes this hurt more than worth my while? Absolutely. So if the answer is yes, I'm getting enough to make the pain of what I'm not getting in this particular area okay with me, then let go. Don't walk around like a big resentful victim. Embrace what you are getting and celebrate it. If the answer is no, I'm married to someone who rages 3 times a week. And yeah, they're wonderful, but is it worth putting up with their rage? No. All right, then get out. So be honest with yourself and feel the pain of what you're not getting, but embrace what you are, or feel the pain of what you're not getting and get the hell out. But this is after you've tried everything. And that includes dragging the son of a gun to a couples therapist, I would say an RLT therapist, drag them to a therapist who will take your side, support you, and take them on. if after you've done all that, you're still not getting it, you're not going to get it. Then ask yourself, am I okay here or not? If it's yes, then let go of your grievance and be happy. If it's no, make your move.
I love that. That's so powerful. And I heard you say we all marry our unfinished business. Yeah. Can you tell me more about that?
Falling in love means this person's going to complete me. This angel on earth is going to give me all the things that I didn't get as a kid. Good luck with that. Being in a real relationship is the day you realize, I like to say, not only is this person not going to avoid your old wounds, they are exquisitely designed to stick the burning spear right into your eyeball. Intimacy is a roto-rooter. It will pull out of you all of the unhealed. That's why you pick the person you pick, to do that. That doesn't mean you're in a bad relationship. That's what real intimacy is. The question is, now what? Do you just repeat the same old pattern over and over and over again? Or do you do something new? Now, when we are back in our childhood wounds, when you hurt me in exactly the way my mom or dad hurt me, my instinct is to get you to change. God damn it, you're not going to do that. You're going to do this. And I either try to control you, or I get mad and I retaliate, or I protect myself and withdraw. That's what most of us do. The healing possibility is when I turn to that little boy or girl inside. I deal with my wounds. And then, having done that, I turn as my adult. I've dealt with that little boy. Now I turn to you as a grown man and I say, listen, this isn't working for me, and I use a real skill. If I don't just act out the old drama, but I do something different, guess what? You do something different, and that's what heals us. Not that you give me what they didn't give me, that I give me what they didn't give me, and then turn to you like a grown-up, and then you respond like a grown-up. That's healing. But most people don't know how to do that. They need help learning how.
That's incredible. How do you approach conflict? How do you solve conflict? How do you get your partner to actually listen to you?
Well, nobody gets anybody to do anything. That's the losing strategy of control. The issue is, what can I do on my end of the seesaw? Not to get you to do something different, but to change the seesaw. What can I do that might influence the ecology between us, the dance between us? So it's not unilateral control. It's, let me take responsibility on my end to see how I might behave differently to kick out a different result from you. And who knows, it's an experiment. But look, let's say I'm interested in a romantic evening, okay? I'm your husband. We'll ignore the age difference for the moment. I'm your husband. Door A, I come in with flowers. I've got a babysitter. She's going to take care of the kids. You get dressed up. I've got a reservation in a beautiful restaurant, and then we're going to a theater. Romantic evening? Right, here's door B. What the hell have you been doing all day? The house is a mess. I've been working all day. Jesus Christ. Which of those two has the better odds of getting me a romantic evening? I can't control you, but I might influence the relationship between us by taking responsibility for my own behavior. So how do I get you to listen? Well, I get you to listen by speaking in a way that a human being might be interested in listening in. So Door A, I can't believe you blah, 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 blah. Door B, honey, listen, I know you love me. This isn't working for me. Can I tell you something that would work better? How can I get you to listen? By changing my behavior.
Huge difference. Absolutely. And are there certain strategies that someone can do to approach conflict in a better way?
Yes. I have a whole, read the book. I have all sorts of strategies, but here's the big umbrella. Under patriarchy, which is the water we all swim in, you can either be connected or you can be powerful, but you can't be both at the same time. Connected, accommodating, quote unquote feminine, powerful, assertive, competent, quote unquote masculine. But because power is power over, not power with. So most often when we, man or woman, when we move from accommodating to power, we lose connection. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I want. God damn it, listen to me. No. That's what I call individual empowerment. I want relational empowerment. I call it loving power. And it's beyond patriarchy. It's new for our culture. Loving power sounds like this. Listen, this isn't working for me. I know you love me. Would you be willing to try something a little different as a favor to me? It would be great. One way of saying it. God damn it, I'm sick of the way you... Another way of saying it. I know you love me. This isn't working. Can I teach you how to do this a little differently so that we could be close? I want to be close to you. Two ways of saying the same thing. Which is going to work better. We live in an anti-relational culture. We live in an individualistic, patriarchal culture. We do not teach our sons and daughters and non-binary kids simple skills. We've never wanted more from our relationships than we want right now. We really want to be lifelong lovers, but we don't have the skill set to pull that off. So we have to go on my website. I have whole courses on how to do this, how to speak assertively and lovingly at the same time, how to listen to your partner and help them feel better without bringing your own issues into it, how to make peace, how to cherish each other. There are basic skills that should be taught in elementary school and junior school and high school that we do not teach our kids. We want the moon. We want to be lifelong lovers, but we don't know how to do it. That's where I come in. I talk about a relational technology. There are ways of getting this done that work better than what you learned in your family and what you learned in the culture, but you have to learn them.
Absolutely, and I'll link it in the description below as well, so everyone can check out your website. How do you know if you have a love addiction?
How do you know if you're on dialysis? Love addiction, any addiction, means just like I filter my blood through a dialysis machine, I filter my sense of worth and well-being through you, your connection to me. Having either no or shaky sense of warm regard inside my skin, I supplement that with your warm regard of me. When I feel like you're loving me and the connection is there, the drug is flowing, great. If you turn away, if there's a kink in the hose, I can't sustain it inside myself. I'm dependent on you. That's love addiction. When the drug is interrupted, your warm regard of me, I go through what I call a self-esteem well-being crash. I've been there. It's empty, lonely, frightening, cold, jagged. It's not fun inside my skin. And then I pursue you. You have to love me because I need my drug. And then if you don't love me, if I'm shame-based, if I'm a one-down love addict, I get desperate. I'll do anything to make you love me. Think Marilyn Monroe. Think codependence. I love me, love me, love me, I'll do anything. That's shame-based. If I'm a grandiose love addict, which is more male, God damn it, you better love me now or you'll pay for it. And so if I'm one up, I move into, this is what people call narcissist. I move into control, you damn well better love me, and I move in retaliation. How dare you not love me? But what lies beneath both of it is this dependency. I don't know how to love myself. And so I need you to love me for me to feel whole and safe and happy. If I'm one down and I miss that, I get desperate. If I'm one up and I miss that, I get controlling and abusive. But what underlies both is the hole in my soul. I have to learn to love myself.
That's so powerful. Terry, thank you so much. This was so valuable and just full of insight. I know that our listeners are going to love this. I'll link in the bio everything you mentioned, your website, your books, and thank you again for taking the time.
You know, it's wonderful to meet you, and let's make this the first of many.
Perfect, we will.
Thank you.